G'day everyone, my name's Lucas. I'm here at the Australian Age of Dinosaurs with some corals in front of me. Now these are from the Devonian period, so you're looking at nearly 400 million year old coral. The first one we're going to look at though is these Heliolite corals. So this one's Heliolite porosus by species, and pretty much it just looks like a typical coral, to be honest. But these guys are known to photosynthesize, so they get their energy from the sun, and that would help build their skeleton and just get them bigger. Now we've got two in front of us. This darker one, this smaller dark one, and then this more pale one as well. Now, the group that these belong to is the tabulate corals, and this group went extinct at the end of the Permian period, so that's when most of these, or actually all the corals in front of us went extinct as well. Now, the second coral, or actually in this case sponge, is Trypetostoma, so that's this little guy in the front here. He almost looks like a branch or a stick. But the Trypetostoma is part of the stromatoporoid sponges. That's the group it belongs to that have also gone extinct. But the group itself, stromatoporoid, is a very different type of sponge to modern day. And that's because these excrete layers are calcite, pretty much like a stromatolite, but for these guys it builds their skeleton. So that's what the stroma means, layers or bed. Modern day sponges, instead of having this calcite excretion system, they just make these tiny little kind of interwoven skeletons. And these can be very, very fine and delicate, so our modern day sponges are a lot less dense than these prehistoric ones. So this last species of coral is called Pseudomplexus princeps. That's this guy just here. Now this species is pretty much a single coral or an individual, and that's actually classified by the polyps that lived within this structure alone. So a polyp is a kind of a tentacle-like creature that lived inside of the skeletons of a coral. So they're carnivorous. You know, ones of this size would probably eat small fish if they could. Your smaller colonies, so your groups of polyps, which make up one coral, would eat smaller items such as zooplankton, so microorganisms. But they are hunters, pretty much. Now, that all belongs to the rugose group. So the rugose coral group are the ones with the polyps inside of them. But this specific group went extinct at the end of the Permian, just like the rest of these animals. But this species went extinct during the Devonian, from 420 million years ago to just under 400 million years ago. It's a pretty long time to live. But again, like all of our other corals here, they make up a pretty important part of the ecosystem. They're individual reefs, and today, very similar ones do the exact same thing.